Hello and welcome to 76ers Top News. I'm your host, Zoe Hawking, and this is my co-host, Luana Buela. We are on 94.1 FM. Liana, what do you have to say today?
So we know in the 76ers industry, one of our top news reports that just came out is how Nick Nurse is our new 76ers coach. Nick Nurse came from the Toronto Raptors, and he even brought them to the championship in 2019. Nick Nurse is also an expert at maximizing talents in many young players, so I think this will be a great addition, and I think he can really help young players such as Jalen McDaniels, Paul Reed, and maybe even Mac McClung. However, in the past, we do know that he did blame the Raptors players after a Grizzlies loss. Some people say it's true, some people say it's false, and some people even say it doesn't matter. But whatever it is, we hope that he has great chemistry with the 76ers team.
And speaking of the team, I want to talk about one of the players, James Harden. He has an undecided move about going back to the 76ers. The 76ers say they're our top priority, and if he stays for one more year, he'll be paid $35.6 million. He might go back to the Houston Rockets, as that's where he was before playing for the 76ers for a year and a half, and that's where he originally grew up. Liana, where do you think he's going to go?
I think James Harden will be great for the Houston Rockets, especially because he does have family there. And, looks like we're getting a call.
Oh, okay. All right. Caller?
Hi, thanks for having me on the show. I really like the conversation so far. You're making some great points. I'm a Sixers fan. I want James Harden back in Philly if he wants to be there. But I think it says a lot about a player if he's willing to go back to the Rockets, a rebuilding team, this late in his career where he doesn't really have a chance to win a title. It seems like he wants the money and the spotlight more than a chance to win. What are your thoughts on that?
I do definitely agree with that. I think he did say that the Houston Rockets didn't offer him enough money, and like we said, he does have a great relationship with Daryl Morey, the president of the Sixers, which might make him want to stay. You never know. I think that if he wanted to stay in Houston for as long as he can, maybe he wanted to retire there just because he has family there. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
And speaking of the relationship about Daryl Morey and James Harden, Daryl Morey thinks he's going to be the all-star player and the reigning champ if he stays with the 76ers. Originally, Daryl Morey gave him $228 million, which was the richest contract in NBA history. Now that's a good friendship.
All right, everyone, that's all for today. Enjoy the sun outside and beware of the traffic. And I'm Liana, and this is your host,
Zoe Hawking. Thank you for listening, and have a good day. Goodbye.